Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is the second part of the AI generated code for Android Studio that we were working a month ago, and finally got some time to look into it again. Let's recap back what we have done in the previous video. You can watch back or you can look through here right now. So basically what we have done is we asked ChatGPT to help us generate a code that is able to load a PNG file as an image in the background. Then we plan to put in a red dot to start with, and then with the red dot we want to put in the Wi-Fi strength informations at the dots where we place on the image. So let's try out. Let's go to browse, photos, picture. So this is the one that we have. I managed to put in the dot, but the dot is a bit out of the way. All this is taken from ChatGPT, just copy and paste, but there's something that we have to tweak around before we are able to use it as it is. So this is where we stop. The last question that I dropped to ChatGPT is to help you to draw a red dot. And these are new functions, and then it pin it to the canvas. As we can see, we have some problem with the canvas because wherever we place the dot is not directly on top of where the mouse should be. So let's ask ChatGPT again what's going on and how can we fix that. So my question to ChatGPT is, I noticed that the dot is offset from the image. Is there a way to set the relative layout to be on top and the same side of the image layer? So this is what is suggested, to put in a relative layout in the image view. We're going to copy this and put it on our layout XML. Let's copy this. So this is my layout XML, and I'm going to replace this image view. And you see that we need to load the image here, but we are going to call out from the file selections. Let's remove that. Let's pause that for now while we're changing the code. And the background, there's nothing to do here, so we want to use a dynamic click and place. So we remove that. And I also noticed that the button needs to be at the bottom because the layer is actually overriding the whole layout. Once you place it there, we'll still be able to access to the button. So let's give it a run. And let's go to browse again, photos, and this one. So this is much closer. So I won't spend too much time fixing that. Again, we can go back to ChatGPT saying that look, there's something wrong still on that dot, but just let it go for now. So the next thing I want to do is to put a label on the red dot. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT that question. ChatGPT is going to give this. So I would say this is the one, but we want it to be flexible. So this is where we're going to ask ChatGPT to make it dynamic. So let's put in specific questions. So by looking at this, you can see that it's actually using the text field that has been declared here, and then we're going to add on to that value set text. So I will just follow through and just grab this part. So relative view, image relative view, text view. So we have this. So I'm going to copy this image view until relative layout. And let's place it here, image view until relative layout. So by default it looks nothing changed here, which is alright. Then we go back to main activities. So if you remember, we have to add one add dot functions here, add label to dot. So we can do this. So what it does is here, so dot count is not declared because it's a new thing. So the next thing we want to do is here, I'm going to declare all private this is a text. So text label. So I'm going to declare it here. Let's minimize this so that I can see this. So text view, sorry. So text view, text view, text view, text view. Oh. Alright, never mind. We'll let it fix it for us. Over here. Can I do this? ID label, yep, correct. Text view, correct. Label, correct. Label. So what is the code? Ah. Sorry. And yeah, I just came back from C# programming. Right, so we are there, but there's no syntax here. Why cannot resolve import class? There we go. So we are imported new class. Okay. So we're going to add on the dot count every time, and then it's going to set the text of the dot count. Yes, so technically it should work. Let's give it a try. Failure, layout, resources, drawable, image, resources, drawable. Oh, okay. Alright, so again, remove the resources, this too. Yep. Something else more. Let's give it a try. It's good. Browse, photos, picture. Okay. As you can see, the label is not shown. Alright, this is where ChatGPT will come in again, and I can say that look, the label is not shown. So you say that's an issue in positioning the label relative to the dot. So label is visible before positioning it. So let's change this as according to what it says. So we have a label dot count is correct. So we just copy this one. Add label dot. Yep. So and we should be good to go. Let's give it a try. Browse photos. No, still not showing here. Oh, it does actually. There's a small number here, but it's in white. So I'm going to change the color to black, maybe. This is where we're going to change that. And visible color, yes, set color. So here. Alright, so we should see the label coming up from here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it seems like the label is correct. It's just that dot. Anyway, I'm not going to fix that. You know how to find the resources to fix that. So the next thing I want to do, just to wrap up this 2 video, the ultimate goal is to read the Wi-Fi power from your device while you're walking around. First of all, we need to be able to access to the Wi-Fi informations. So this way, you're going to set Android manifest. This will allow user to use this app to access the Wi-Fi state of the device. To do that. And the next thing I want to do is have readback functions. So the readback functions, the easiest one. Again, we can ask ChatGPT. So let's copy this. It will return that integer. I'm going to put it below here. And again, Wi-Fi signal, Wi-Fi manager, we have to add in a couple of things here. I'll just let it fix it for us. Import class, Wi-Fi info, import class. There we go. Contacts, we need contacts. Import class. So we have 3 more library added to it. Contacts, Wi-Fi info, Wi-Fi manager. So the next thing I want to do is every time you call this, we're going to check Wi-Fi signal, power. Right, let's give it a run. So browse, photos, picture. We are running on simulations, so the default value is always 30, but you get the gist. So if you're running this on the real device, you're able to get some reading over here. So to sum it up, I started with simple questions, but specific, in asking ChatGPT to help me to create working code. But again, there's always to and fro. You need to know the specific question to ask. Like for example, when you want to report some error, it's always good to tell ChatGPT what is an expected result. And from there, you are guiding ChatGPT to give you the right solutions at the end of the day. Just put in the comments if you want me to put in GitHub to make everyone's life easier. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.